I'm going to call to order the January 29th, 2018 special called board meeting. And before we adopt the agenda, my understanding is we are pulling item number 3, so we can pull item number 3 and 4.
Move to adopt the agenda minus item 3.
Second.
Okay. All right, so we have a motion from Todd and a second from Mr. Miller. Any questions about that?
Chris, did you catch that?
I can feel it here. Can you shut up a little bit?
You can
We're
hear
just
better.
approving the
You
agenda
know what?
minus the executive session
Cindy,
item.
You can hear better on her cell phone than on
Well,
that
my
phone.
business item.
There is not one.
So yes, we deleted item number 3 and number 4. We're not going into executive session. So
Your agenda.
all those in favor of approving the agenda signify by saying aye.
Aye.
I move to
Any
approve
opposed?
the revised calendar.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion from Todd and a second from Mr. Miller to revise the 2018-19 calendar. Can somebody on staff just real quickly, for posterity's sake, tell us what we're explain, so if we have anybody who has any questions?
So after Monday night, we've got information from the state superintendent that the election day and even-numbered years needed to be a day off for students, which we'd already built. There was also attached there a 1984 opinion from the Attorney General's office saying that teachers could not have that be an in-service training day. So Natalie Ham contacted that office to clarify whether family data conferences would fall in that category, and the person who in 1984 issued the opinion is still working there, and he said, yes, it does. So we needed to find a day, an additional day for student instruction, so we could give students off later to hold family data conference days. So while we talked about starting on a Tuesday at the beginning of the year, now we're going to need to start on the Monday. That's
Perfect.
the easiest change. And then we'll put the data conference days right at the end of third quarter. We had an early release day built there on a Wednesday. We're going to slide that to Thursday and then have the data conference day on Friday. Teachers will have time to prep for those conferences on Thursday afternoon, and then the conferences can take place on Friday. And now Election Day will be off for all teachers and students, but the offices will be open for 240 employees.
Any questions?
You said the end of, hello? Sorry.
The end of first
Hello?
quarter.
First quarter, I'm sorry, the end of first quarter is when the data conference.
Thank you,
All right.
Kevin.
Okay, yeah,
We're in
'cause you
open
said-
session.
End of first quarter, I'm
So it's the
sorry.
end of first quarter. So the October calendar, the 24th will be an early release day?
Now, that was originally, we're gonna slide it to the 25th.
What
and
month
put-
is that?
So the
This is the
20.
initial.
There you go.
Right, the
I see
initial-
it now. I
and then
didn't
the new
turn it
one's on the
over.
back side.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you.
It just didn't make sense to have an early release, then a full day of school, then a day off. So we
Okay.
slid the two of them together. Teacher prep time the day before, conferences on the Friday.
Okay. And so we have a motion and a second?
Yep, do we have any questions?
I have one question.
Yeah, Mr.
On the
Miller?
22nd of March, that's an early release day. Will we be doing the teacher conferences that day as well?
No, we only do the family data conferences mandated one time. Teachers could certainly hold conferences then if parents request them.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, do we have any other questions?
Can you take the motion?
The motion is to approve the revised CCSD academic calendar. And as Emily just explained, Ms. Woody just explained, the teachers will not work on election day, but offices will be open for 240-day employees.
Are you saying teachers will not work election days, what you said?
That's what I just said.
And the office, what about the office?
I just said the offices will be open for 240-day employees. Okay? All right, ready to vote? Ms. Coates, how do you vote?
Yes.
Reverend Collins?
Chris, how do you vote?
Yes, for what I can hear, yes.
Okay, Mr. Hollingshed?
Yes.
Mr. Garrett?
Yes.
Ms. Jeffrey?
Yes.
Mr. Miller?
Aye.
And I vote yes, and the motion passes. Thank you, everybody. Thanks, everybody. And is there any other business? We're going to adjourn, and then we're going to go into our discussion with our, which we decided you guys need a name, our Clemson team, or, well, we'll come up with something. All right, all right.
I like the Charles.